things, like it could be like hours away, or
it could be, depending on the time.
Could be like a few things, but you just never know.
Depending on the time, for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's do it to it. All right. This is just a microphone. Allows me to pick up all your funny noises, you know?
Yeah.
Yep. And Ken's funny noises, you know. Ken's the funniest. All right, so, just funny looking. I hear you've been having some headaches and migraine stuff. Not here, but was reading. So tell me about what's going on with you, what brings you in there.
I've been having like increased neck pain. I've had neck pain for years and years. And, you know, I'm a self-cracker, and it just seems to be getting worse. And now it's starting to come down my shoulder, and I'm getting like lower back pain. It's all on the one side. My whole one side is just increasing in the pain, and just, you know, what's going on. And then plus what I do for a living too.
What do you do for?
I'm a deputy sheriff.
Ah, all right. So
all the gear that I have, and the weight, the extra weight stuff. So
yeah, you know, we have a lot of people that come in that are in the force, and you guys complain a lot of the same things.
Yeah.
Especially like in the mid back and that lower back as well too, with the belt and sitting down. Like, I don't know what your job is like entailing, but I know a lot of you guys also do sit down, and then you have to get up real fast. And
yeah,
it's like,
up
yeah,
and
it's
down.
kind of crazy.
Yeah. So
yeah. Okay, so how do you feel like it's been impacting your life? Like, what makes you come all the way here?
Well, you know, like I said, the increased pain and all that, I'm not able to like work out like I used to. There's certain exercises I can't do that I want to do, but that kind of limits me to what I can do daily.
How long has this been going for now?
Well, I've been living with it for at least 15 to 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did something happen 15, 20 years ago?
No, you know, I've been rough on my body my whole life. So,
yeah.
You know, I worked construction when I was, you know, younger, and just odd jobs that I had, sports, and, you know, I went down on my motorcycle a couple times, and just things of that sort. So
really beating your body up.
Beating my body up, yeah. Fights, whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I mean, you get in fights nowadays too, yeah?
Yeah.
In different ways.
I played hockey when I was young too.
Oh,
so.
wow. Okay. Big hockey fan?
Well, yeah, I'm originally from Canada, so.
Oh, okay, sick. Yeah. Leafs? Senators?
Yeah, I like the Leafs.
You like the Leafs?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a big hockey fan, that's why.
Oh, yeah?
I'm from Pittsburgh, so.
Okay.
Not from Canada, so probably not as big as you, but but I love hockey in that respect.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it feels like, well, it seems like things are just kind of going a little bit downhill in a little bit for you, and it feels like that's kind of why you're here to try and get the result. How many chiropractors have you been to?
Back home I saw a couple, and then here I would say a total of maybe like 5, 6 maybe.
Any relief, anything like that? No.
It's instant, and then it goes away, like comes back or almost right away.
How many have you done for like extended sessions?
Yeah. Back home I was doing it regularly, and then you know, it was fine. It seemed like after the manipulation, it was a lot of pain for a while, and then it kind of tapered off to the point where I didn't want to go back, because I was like, okay, I feel good now, so I don't want to have to go back and go through it again.
Sure. So because it was pretty painful when you went there. Okay. So we're gonna try and make it as less painful for you as we can. Obviously, I can't say that you're not going to feel any like residual stuff. Of course. But we're going to try and keep it at a minimum. I think headaches and migraines are one of the things that we do well here, especially like with the adjustments that we do as well too. I will say that the second adjustment and third adjustment, fourth adjustment should never feel like this first adjustment does with you. Really, because like today there's going to be like your baseline's low. There's a lot of scar tissue that's been developed in there for all these years, and what we're trying to do is release a lot of that top tension in there. And I feel like a lot of times when we talk about chiropractors, a lot of them don't get to that upper cervical area enough, and that's why I continue to come back. But then two, it also like you don't work on the curvatures. So some chiros might take x-rays, some might not. The ones that do take x-rays and say, oh, you lost your curve in your neck, they kind of just brush over it and say, okay, yeah, but it's normal, when in reality, I think that's a big reason why people continue to have the same issues over and over and over again. So migraines, headaches, stuff like that, neck pain, a lot of it continues that way is because like we never do anything to get that curve back. Yeah. So especially when we look at your neck. So this is, Ken, come over this way. Okay, you got a few things kind of going on with your neck. I'm going to take this out here. Now, when we look at someone's neck, when we measure a person's neck, that measurement, and I'll just kind of show you here. that curve should measure about 43 degrees. So that curve should look something more like this. You see this here?
Yes.
Right. At some point, and I think a lot of times this happens with officers, is that you start to curl down like this because of the heaviness that's happening in here, and because of the sitting, it's like this combo, that combo. Or now the head starts to move forward and you start to lose this curve. Or if you do have a little bit of curve, it's like a false curve, but really just because like everything's shifting forward this way and your body has to look up. But the bad thing about this is that if it's not kept at this curve for as long as it can, it starts to degenerate. So these spaces, you see like how big these spaces are in here?
Yeah.
Those spaces are so important because this opening is where that nerve comes out. This is the most important thing. Not the bones, not the disc. This spinal cord is the most important thing. This is where your nervous system is. So when this disc is nice and tall, it's healthy, this space is dictated by how tall this is. So if this closes, what happens?
Pinches off the nerve.
Pinches, right? And so when you have that pinching, and that's a very like loose example, but when you have that pinching, that's when your body says, okay, I don't like this. That compression, then your body's like, I don't really like that compression. Let me help you out. I'm gonna start to build new bones where like it's not supposed to be, because that disc is starting to deteriorate. And if that source of that disc deteriorating is never fixed, eventually it starts to fuse together. And then you continue to have the pains like you're having right now. So eventually it can turn from this, where this is like normally you see it, this is level 1. Now in level 1, there's really not that much of a difference except for you've lost that curve. The prolonged state in level 1 will eventually go to level 2. And then in level 3 is when you start to see more of this notable difference. You see how like the spaces now are a lot thinner than like even level 2, or like how open these are. So same thing like we were talking about, those nerves are starting to get compressed. And then even look at this, you see how the bones now aren't even like squared comparatively. So when it's not squared, that means that there's a lot of pressure. Your body knows there's a lot of pressure there, and it's like, hey, I don't want to collapse this or else this is going to get collapsed. So it builds outwards. As it starts to build outwards, it's almost like your body's like kind of ghetto rigging the spine to try to withstand that weight, because it's always there. But we don't want it to do that. We want it to be in the right position, because at the end, you could have where L4, like level 4 here, this is the last one, where the discs are completely degenerated, and then now the bones are like, well, screw it, we can't keep doing this, so we're going to just kind of fuse it all together. Almost like you've ever heard of people getting surgeries and fusion surgeries, right? It's the same thing. Your body calls it autofusions. Not your body, but we call it autofusion. But it autofuses together to try to keep that stability in it, right? It's really just trying to keep you alive. So the craziest thing is like your body doesn't care whether you're in pain or not, it just cares whether you're alive or not. So here we go. So ideally that curve should look something like this, but in reality yours looks like this. So from here up, from here down, it looks good, but when you look at this, what do you notice at that area right there?
The spacing is like a lot less.
Yeah, that spacing is a lot less. And then we're also starting to notice some of these bony changes. See how like pointed that is right there, and pointed that is right there. These are called osteophytes. This area just seems to be taking so much more weight than the rest of this is. And I do believe that a big reason why that is because you do have this forward head posture. And for whatever reason, because of that forward head posture, it's getting placed in between your C5, C6 area and it's starting to collapse it pretty good. So the remedy to this isn't just to adjust you. We need to get that head to withstand, we need to get it back more, right? Exactly, just doing that. So a way to get that back is to get that curve back to the opposite way, but also to move that middle back to go this way. I know you have a lot of neck stuff, but I think a lot of the neck stuff is happening because that middle back doesn't move well. When we measure that curve, we said it's supposed to be at 43, right? You are at a 19.9, so call it 20 degrees out of 43. So 50% loss of that curve in that neck. It's no wonder why you're having continued neck pain in there. Then we start to work our way down. So we're talking like, this is how I also think and know like it's the mid back as well too. One, do you see how like it's not completely straight?
Right.
There's like this kind of bows off to one side and to the other side. So you can see, like this is just a loose line, but head goes to the left, everything's on the left side, right? It goes from right to the right and then back to the left. But then the other thing that we're noticing is that when we look at this, do you see like these bones, that's a big line. You see like how pointed this is here compared to this one that's not as pointed? Right. That means there's a lot of pressure on that right side continuously. as well too. And you're probably like, yeah, I kind of feel that sometimes. It might just feel tense. Right.
I feel it.
And then lower back, let's check that out. Yep. And so when you look at this lower back here, I want you to notice this, and I think this is from the belt. I think you guys call it Sand-Brown syndrome. If that's right, if you ever got diagnosed. See how open this space is here? This is that last vertebrae, like down right in through here. And then when you look at that one, what do you notice?
Oh, there's nothing there.
Yeah, there's almost like completely nothing there. Let me see if I can just kind of make that a little different. Yeah, almost like there's nothing there. So what we need to do is open this space up more so that that thing doesn't collapse. All right, so there's a couple of things in here that are in serious need of your attention. Did you get x-rays before?
No, not that I recall. Not any of the ones here anyway.
Okay. So if you never got that thing, you never knew what was going on with you, right? So we have remedies to help this out. We need to continue to adjust you in this area. It is so important because in this area probably right now there's a lot of stiffness, there's a lot of tightness, and like scar tissue. Your body's like, I don't want you to move that, I don't want to do this. So we have to almost like talk it off a cliff a little bit and then start to wind back in this way. I think the true benefit of whatever happens to you is going to happen in the next few months. I think today you're going to feel a lot of relief, but I think as we continue doing this and we start to change the neuroplasticity of your body and your brain because of like all the pain receptors that are going in and out, the better you'll be. The other thing that we're fighting is that one, even after today, you're going to go back to going to work, right? So there also has to be some stuff that you do outside of here that is going to help you. Now, what's going to help you is the way that we get these curves back in through here are three things. One, the adjustments, two, stretches and exercises, but three, there's a traction, like a hard foam block that we have here. You lay on this block every single day for about 15 to 20 minutes. As you continue to do that on your neck and in that mid back, right where it starts to point, you'll start to feel this opening happen more. And then your body can take that weight better. If you think about it, like your spine is not just a set of bones, it's not just a set of nerves. In reality, your spine is like a spring. So when it has when it's that spring and you have these curves, it's supposed to be curved like this, you can take that weight easy this way. The thing is, if you start to bend over like this and you're kind of like this, if you start to press weight, you can see like little by little, it starts to shift harder, right? Because your body wasn't supposed to take weight in the front. It was really meant to take more of that weight in the back. That's why they say, you know, sitting is the new smoking. Like sitting is not great for your health because you're just compressing everything in a bad way.
Okay.
What do you think?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that bad. So.
Yeah, I mean that's why we take X-rays, right? I'm not trying to fearmonger you. I'm not trying to do anything like that. It's just very plain and simple. Like, dude, like this is phase 2, phase 3 already happening, and the good news is like the rest of it's good, right? This just sucks, and we need to adjust, especially in that area.
Okay.
Too. All
right. Perfect.
Cool. Let's do it to it. So I'm going to recommend about. Well, we'll see how we do today. We normally do it in about a 6-month span, so between 1 to 2 times a month.
Okay.
Just to see how your body. If you respond well today, then we'll say like, oh, we'll just do once a month, right? If you don't respond well, which I don't think you won't, then we'll go twice a month.
Okay.
All right. So look straight towards Ken. Turn your head to the right there for me. Yeah. Okay. So that's about as much as you can go before you have to force it.
That's it. No,
oh, that's it. Okay. So your nose, when you look at this, is like 40, 35 degrees this way. Ideally, you'd like to be over 80, 90.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah, over here. Let's go to the left. Yeah, so this one's a little bit better, more like 60 degrees. You want to be closer to 80, 90 this way. So when you look to the right, where do you feel the pain?
I feel it like really tight right there.
Okay. And then look to the left. Where do you feel that?
All right, about there.
Right
there. Exact where the pain is at.
Okay. Look straight. I'm going to feel through your neck here. And I can even feel as soon as we like get to this point like this, there is this like inflammation, this edema that's happening comparatively to the rest of this. Like this right there feels rough. It's pretty anterior too, actually. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna work our way up to it. It's pretty hot. It's like a little finicky, right? So we don't just go straight into that neck, or else you'll hate me, and your body won't like me either. Let's Ken, go to the side. Let's have you look all the way up to the ceiling there for me too. Oops. Is there any pain when you do that?
Just stiffness.
Stiffness. Okay.
Yeah.
Where at?
More on this side, like part way down.
Okay.
Mid back.
And then let's have you look down. How does that feel there?
It feels okay, but everything's just tight. It just feels like rubber bands, like that are at their max.
Okay. Stand up for me. Not good. Okay. Move forward a little bit. Try and touch your toes for me too. All right. Does that hurt at all when you do that?
It's just tight.
It's tight too?
Yeah, I try to make sure I do my stretches just because of the sitting and all that along. It helps.
Got it. I mean, it's good that you're doing that, man.
Yeah.
Go face down into the table here. Let me just kind of move this a little bit. There you go. And scoot down a little bit towards your feet more. Keep going right there is perfect. Okay. You can leave your arms just like that, yeah. From there, keep that left leg straight and then lift it up as high as you can go. Is that painful at all when you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, go back down. Where does it hurt?
Right. It actually hurts on this side.
On that right side. Okay, makes sense. Do lift the right leg up. Does that hurt there?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this one actually hurts there.
Okay, go back down. So all on that right side, yeah?
Yeah.
Weren't expecting that. Let's see. He's gonna bend this. I want to see easy there. Good. Nice. Yeah, I know it hurts on that right side, but the less motion is actually happening on that left side. See, like when I do this,
Yeah.
probably feels even worse. He's like, stop doing that, dude. So I'm just gonna feel it through your back. We're gonna see what we're feeling, what the body's telling us. Yeah, that whole sacrum is just like popped up. So you see like when I press here how it doesn't feel that weird, right?
Yeah.
But when I press here, it just kind of feels awkward.
Yeah, that actually feels out.
Yeah, that's exactly, no, you're absolutely right. So this whole sacrum is kind of pushed like this, that way, and up even. Let's feel through the rest of that spine. All right, so we're gonna do some breath work here.
Okay.
What I want you to do is take a deep breath in right where my fingers are. Exhale all the way out. Good. Push against my hand. Deep breath in with your stomach. More. Good. Exhale all the way out. And deep breath in here. Exhale all the way out. It's gonna get a little bit tougher. Deeper and slower. Deep breath in here. And out. All of it. Yeah. Now deep breath in up here, more. Thanks. Exhale all the way out. And then right up in here, deep breath in, and exhale all the way out. Now lift the left leg all the way back up again. Good. Okay, it's a little tougher, yeah?
Yeah.
And do the right side now. And that's a little bit easier, yeah? So really what we're doing is trying to get a better baseline, seeing like what things are kind of showing up here. So we need to first move this, and then we're going to move over to that side. We can feel like this is the sacrum. This feels like more ilium. So we're going to push right in there, okay?
Okay.
This is going to pop up underneath of you, and I'm going to push in just like that. So we're starting low, just because it feels like his whole body really doesn't want me to push into there just yet, which is fine.
Okay.
We'll make our way. Left leg up again. Beautiful. How's that feel?
Good. 100%. Like instant.
That was good. I can start to feel that melt as I was pushing in there. Could you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is the right side now, right where this sacrum is, like that. Mm-hmm. Left leg up again. Nice. And the right leg up. Beautiful. How do those feel?
Like night and day.
Amazing. Some people are always like, the videos aren't fake. Okay, got it.
I knew they weren't.
Yeah. I had faith, you believe.
Yep, 100%.
Now, when I'm pressing in here, so even like now when I press in here, it doesn't feel as rough. Like it used to be like super, super, super tight in through there.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like such a band that's happening. This definitely needs to get adjusted. But there's stuff in here that I don't quite like. I'm going to take this. We should have that back. It's okay. I'm going to keep this just like this. I'm just going to take your hands, actually go like this. Put this one to the side there also. Nice. So there's a rib thing that's kind of happening right there. We're going to block this off. Come up and open this here. Good. All right. A little better. And we're going to push right into there now too. All right. Table's coming up. So what I want you to take a deep breath in, hold it, and exhale out. That's it. And again, deep breath in, hold, and exhale out. Nice. Here, I'm just gonna push. Nice. Now lift the left leg all the way up again. Easier?
Yeah.
And the right side. Easier, better. Okay. Let's stay right there next. I'm just gonna feel some, basically how this body is just kind of turning in. Good. Let that kind of open up more. Good. Easier, easier. Good. Boots all the time. Okay. Now, let's see. All that way. Okay, let's have you lay on your back now. I'm going to place this, where did I put that? There it goes. Okay. Thanks. So there are some rib things that are happening with you. It's a couple of things, like there's some to that right side, some to the left. I'm going to feel into this chest here, a little anterior that way. Okay. I'm going to take this here, good, and then I'm going to keep that right there. So I'm going to place my hand right here. And then we're gonna roll over this way. Actually, no we're not. I wanna do the other side first. Sorry. Let me take this first. Loosen this muscle right there. And then you're gonna place that right there. Good. This is annoying me. Alright. So we're gonna roll this over. And come under. A little bit higher right there, okay. And let's have you take a deep breath in. Let that air out. Good, look straight there for me towards the ceiling. Look towards the ceiling more. Yep, there it is.
How's it going?
Yeah. So we're having to access it through the ribs instead of like that mid-spine first.
Okay.
Which sometimes I think that's really more of what we have to do. than anything.
Yeah, it felt a little bit better because I think if you did it on the back, I would tense up.
Yeah. And I think like it just needs, like, you don't have this like pliability from one side to the other side. And so when someone tries to go like straight down into it, it's like, that doesn't feel good.
Right.
Yeah. How are we doing?
Good.
Good.
Excellent.
Let's have you sit up again. 1, 2, 3, up. Keep your legs out this way, don't move, all right? You know what? I'm curious. Can you go to the front there again? Do me a favor, look all the way to the right again. How's that feel this time?
It's not as tight.
No, and you're actually at like 60 degrees now. Go to the left. Much better, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing something. All right, stay there. So we are going to actually adjust into this part now too, so we can feel like these are kind of corresponding with each other. This might be a tough one, I'm just letting you know. If we don't get it today, we can always get it next time. Okay. But sometimes your body will allow me to do certain things, but I know what we need to do with you. So it's always the most frustrating thing is like knowing what we need to do with you, and the person's body's like, no, not today. Let this arm come down. It's like there was a person that came in and we hadn't moved her mid back in, I don't know, like 4 months. And then today it came in and she just blew up.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Touch your other shoulder for me. But right in here, so we're gonna block this, and then we're gonna have you lay back. That's great. Okay, breathe out for me. Good, give me a deeper one. Easier here, loosen there. There it is. Okay, you can lay down. So we were right. That's where it was supposed to be.
Oh, that was a good one. I took my breath away.
Well, give me a minute. You can.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm a trooper. All right. Whew.
Now I'm curious again. Let's have you look to the right again. There it is, right? Ain't it crazy that this controls a lot of that too, and this controls a lot of that too. All right. Married, kids?
I do have a kid.
Nice.
Yeah.
How old?
Well, she's not a kid anymore. She's 26.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You don't look a day older than 27.
Oh, jeez. I feel like I'm 60.
Hey, well, that's why we're here, right?
I'm close to it. I'm 53, but
Oh, dude, no.
yeah,
That's pretty. Oh, hey, you look great.
a lot of abuse over the years.
Let's do this now. You're gonna lay. Let's see. We want to be on left side up, facing me this way.
Left side up.
Yeah.
You're really challenging my left and right.
I aim to challenge people in
Right.
many ways, not just physically. Scoot forward to the edge.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So Leafs fan, huh?
Yeah, you know, I grew up on the other side of the river from Detroit. So
okay.
I went to a lot of Wings games.
Ah.
Yeah.
So that's why I never understood like there was that rivalry between you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know you guys were that close.
Oh yeah.
I've always hated the Wings. That's all.
Really?
Yeah.
I like anything hockey. Go to a hockey game is like nothing else to watch it live, you know?
Yeah, that's my one call about like American football is that there's a lot of dead time, right? And so whenever I'm watching like playoff, like my heart's like about to be out of my chest because like sometimes there's no stoppage. I'm like, I would love a stoppage right now because I need to like pee or something. No, I don't like the Red Wings because they beat the Penguins.
I know.
A few years back.
Never got over it.
I never. Well, you know what? I may have gotten over it because we beat them the next year, so it was okay. Good. I think I just didn't like it because they were good. Like, why are you guys so good? Why is your GM so good? Okay. Don't look at me. Yeah. There it is. Whew.
That was a good one.
I'll give you a minute. That was awesome.
Okay.
So that was that L5 area. I meant to explain a little bit more instead of talking about the wings.
That's okay.
But that L5 is the one thing that was jammed like that. So that's what we had to open there.
Oh yeah, it's tingling right now.
Poop tingles?
Nope.
You've been sitting on the toilet just trying to...
No sharks.
No sharks.
No sharks.
Just the tingles coming off the toilet. Alright. So we're going to open up that sacrum this time. Remember, like you felt like it was like this?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do next.
Okay.
Head back a little bit this way. Hand up above your head. Okay, just like that. Here. Scoot forward a little bit more for me. Thank you. Easier on the shoulder. Take it like that. Okay. Let this leg hang down. Beautiful. Okay. So we do this so that we can open up that sacrum a little bit more.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And sometimes we just let people be in this kind of this state, really because of how kind of tight that is. Easier for me. And so we're trying to see like how his spine just kind of moves, and we're gonna let that turn. Oh yeah.
That was a good one. It's definitely feeling a lot better though. I was having a hard time.
Hard time moving, doing stuff.
Yeah, it was tight.
All right. And I just want to kind of double tap this. So bend both of your legs for me. And I'm gonna take this here. I'm gonna hold a little bit like that. Firm, thanks. I'm just gonna roll this a little bit. So I think we got most of it, but I want to just see. Yep. Okay. And one more open here. Good. All right. That's all. Okay. Sit up. Face that way. There you go. Whoa. All right. Let's try that again. Look to the right again. Curious. Hey, that's amazing. From 35 to like 70. Look to the left. Yeah. Okay. So we're feeling this restriction, and I can see like this neck just kind of gets stuck this way before it starts to move over, just like that. So look straight. I want to feel easier here. Let's feel this. All right. So okay, come back this way. Let me show that. We're gonna use it as a teaching thing. All right. So let's have you look to the right again. So we see how like his face, we can see it. It's kind of rotating around that column. This looks okay. We can see that there's something that's happening in this occipital area because look straight. We can see like this thing's kind of shifted over like this, right? Scoot back, right? So it's shifted over like this. So this part we can see that occipit's kind of jammed like that, and I know you can feel that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's like, ugh. This other thing, look to the left now here for me. So as soon as he comes this way, this area starts to bunch up, and it looks kind of awful, right? It looks like there's something that's just kind of holding this area up, and it's not allowing it to move this way. So what this is telling me is like that bone, or this couple of bones, are shifted anterior this way, and it's not allowing you to rotate over that way. See, that kind of makes sense?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
And then let's confirm also with the x-rays here. So we can also see that his atlas is shifted over to the left, which means that that occiput normally goes to that right side. And then when we also look here, if we come up more, yeah, it's just kind of shifted down, and through here it's kind of shifted a little bit more lateral, actually, than to that front. Okay. So I tell people it's okay to change and think differently. So it actually feels, yeah, more off to this left side than anything. I'm gonna bend down here. I'm gonna bend down here. Okay. So we always want to go with the thing that is going to allow us the most ease and the most access. I think that the thing that your body's going to allow me to do is access this occiput more than this thing here first. All right. So let's do it to it. I am going to take this off so I don't rip your face off.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Most people come in, they're like, that's the one I was looking at. All right. Here we go. Okay. So I'm climbing behind you, sit up straight, lean back on my leg this way, arms to the side. Thanks. Here we go. So as soon as like we touch, there's a lot of just kind of movement in here. So I'm gonna come down actually a little bit more here. That's good. So his head doesn't allow me to kind of move a lot. And I gotta find a way to get there. So we're literally taking this. You feel this thing like that? Oh. Yeah, he's like, I don't like that. So we're keeping his head a little bit more neutral, easier for me. All right. Let your head just kind of bend this way. Just want to see. Good. Not much. Let's bend down again. Oh, that was nuts. I'll give you a minute. Yeah.
There's no words for that, honestly. Wow.
So much like blood, like you're just red now.
It's like just a flood of everything. I don't even know what to say.
Good. Just take your time. Take your moment. One of the things I tell students is don't rob people of their moments. I mean, this has been there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take your time, dude.
There's definitely nothing I could have did on my own.
So when you went to the chiro, what would they do? They just kind of go like this?
It's like your cookie cutter, same thing. You know, they lay on your back, quick, snap, pull on your leg, and then gone. You know, it's like anything different. And what I mean by different is more involved. You know, like what you're doing here. You know, x-rays, explaining it all. You know, you're getting into areas that have never been touched.
You know what's so crazy? Like, this is just like how we have always treated the body this way. Like, we don't think, it's like, one, I find it boring for just you to come in and be like, 1, 2, 3, crack, side. We'll see you later.
And that's what 90% of them do.
But that's why we're trying to change it, you know? And that looks and feels a lot better. Let's have you look straight again. Yeah, so come over here again, Ken. So if we look back here, we can see that you can feel the difference even when I'm pressing here to when I'm pressing here. Different, yeah? Like it's like calming down a lot more. Then now when I go down to the left here and then I go down here, it's a lot easier that way, right? Yeah. So the next thing, probably in the next visits, what we'll adjust next is this atlas, or maybe we access it now. Look to the left again. No, we gotta get that C4. Okay, scoot forward a little bit there for me. All right, and let's sit up straight there. Okay. So C4, C5 on this left side, arm to the side there for me, thanks. So this has gone more lateral than anything. I'm trying to combo, we can feel that right there, right? So this part here, now you can always adjust this area differently, but I think with him, they've just been doing a lot of rotational movements. And with those rotational movements, it hasn't allowed your body to be like, yeah, I like that, you know? So just a little bit this way, tad anterior. Let your head fall.
I needed that one.
Yeah. I'll give you a minute.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. What did it feel like?
It just feels like everything's opened up now. Like getting some flow in there.
Actually moving, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be like I could feel where something was sticking out right here. And I don't feel it anymore.
That's great.
It's like right about there. I can put my finger on it and it's not there anymore.
That was
it's like right here. Right there.
And so one of the things that we were doing now, yeah, so even when I'm pressing in here, that feels way better. Yeah, look at your head, dude. It's so much straighter now. I think these muscles are going to start to calm down more. So we were even able to take that atlas, like you don't feel that thing anymore there, right? Yeah. So one of the biggest things that people always ask, like, how am I supposed to know which one we want to take first? Like C4, atlas, like they kind of come out at us both. It was just one, we used the range of motion. We saw like this thing just felt a little bit awkward, felt a little bit weirder than this thing was. Like if this was a primary atlas listing, it would have just had this weird, like more in the upper cervical area, this motion up top would have been different. But since it was down here, like when you came to that left side, it was awkward, right? Look to the right again, let's check you out. Beautiful, left. Better, yeah?
100 times better.
Awesome. Lay on your back now for me. Let's do one more on you. Okay. Scoot down towards your feet. So I think honestly, man, like I think a big reason why there are adjustments that last and adjustments that don't last is because adjustment that doesn't last means that they're not getting to, like they're not uncovering things, especially if you go there multiple times, right? You know, you give me, if I had like 6 times in 2 weeks to adjust to you, like I think it'd be different. But you know, people don't come from like 5 minutes away here. So let's have you lift your head up and down. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna pull on you here. Okay. We're gonna let this open up. That neck, it's much easier. He's not having like to fight for anything. Deep breath into your chest. Out.
Oh God, I felt that all the way down. Got me. Whew, it got me. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yep. It got like a lot of the mid back, like right up in there.
So that mid back, right, when we wanted to, like we had to adjust the ribs to get into that mid back, then we needed to expand it. So that's what we had to do with it.
That was perfect.
Good. Face towards Ken the first way we were. And then I'm going to use this here on the back of your neck again, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Good. So what we're doing here is just getting a little bit more motion now since your neck hasn't had this type of motion. But this is also why we use the blocks and stuff like that too. Those traction blocks I was talking to you about earlier. Because we want that motion to continue to be there.
Okay.
So let's have you look straight again. Good. Turn your head again to the right. Nice. Left. Beautiful. Any pain? All right, Ken, come back this way. Let's have you look straight there. Okay, so now when we look at this, scoot back a little bit. Now when we look at this, we can see like how much more this isn't like sticking out anymore. It's flat, it's a lot easier. Still a little bit of this unlevelness, but that's not now because of the head. It's more because of like his whole body's just kind of coming this way. So the muscles are going to take a little bit of time to relax, but hey, feels a lot better, looks a lot better. All right,
good.
Ken, side. Let's have you look all the way up to the ceiling. How does that feel when you do that?
Great.
And look down. Yeah, how does that feel too?
It feels good. It's not as bandy, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you just have to continue to do that to open those muscles up more.
Okay.
Right? They've been so shortened all this time. Stand up now for me too. And let's have you move forward, try and touch your toes again. Much easier, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot easier.
Good, dude. What changes you noticing compared to when you first walked in?
Big time, big change. Like I would say a good 80%.
Nice.
At least, if not more.
Yeah.
And I feel more relaxed. Even my vision's a little bit better. It really is. I mean, it's crazy how just a little bit of work first time, and it's I can't even explain. But
hey, no, I mean that's good. We just want to see like where we're at, and I think a part of that like 20% that might still be there is not even just like stuff that we haven't gotten to. Sure, there's some things that we haven't gotten to just because like the way your body is, but also there's been a ton of inflammation in there. There's a bunch of toxins in there. There's like the old way the muscles have been moving, so it's like trying to figure out like what the hell's going on right now. Yeah. But at some point it is going to calm down even further, and like as the time goes on, you'll probably be sore tomorrow, which is fine.
That's
but
fine.
the more the times come on and the more visits we do, the better you'll be. All right.
Perfect.
Good seeing you, brother.
Really nice to see you
yeah,
too.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah. Have a seat. Let me actually take this out.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.